Alright, we're gonna do Rak's deck to Tib with Nod, which is this one. It's actually like almost exactly the same as what I consider to be the best deck in Rivals, except that you have wheels instead of rifles, which I think makes it just worse. Like, because the rifles give you less weakness to just anti-vehicle infantry, but otherwise the deck is identical, right? That's literally the only change. So anyway, we're basically just playing what I think is the best Nod deck to Tib, except with a slight change. It is a pretty big, it's a pretty impactful change. Like, I'm not trying to suggest that like this deck is almost identical. Like, it is in construction, it is almost identical, but in gameplay, this wheel will be much worse than the rifle, I think.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2.
Rifle wars are the worst. That is what Alicia says. Alicia hates rifle wars. But like, the reason to play rifles isn't to have rifle wars. The reason to play rifles is to have rifles against infantry that kills vehicles. That's the reason to play rifles. You play rifles so you have something that kills lasers and mutants and Grens, like hard counters them. Obviously rifles are not amazing versus mutants, but like they are a unit that hard counters it. You can't just ignore rifles on your mutants. It gives you a way to actually attack mutants. Whereas when you're playing wheel chuggy, if someone makes a mutant, your answer is, dear God, I hope they attack something other than my chuggy when I go nearby. Otherwise, they're gonna beat me. So that's the reason to play rifles, not because rifle wars are fun. I actually think that this deck is one of the ones that suffers from rifle wars. Oh, he's top capping? I didn't know Punisher was a top capper. It's one of the decks that suffers from it the fewest, or not the fewest, the least, I would say. Because this, you can just deck switch into chuggy like very early in a rifle war. You can go rifle chuggy and just not engage in a rifle war. Like, the deck is well set up to do that. So I actually think this is not a deck where you have to rifle war at all. He kind of pop-capped himself now on these bikes. Like, I don't care about my harvester. Whatever, man, have it. What's in here? An Inferno. It's not going to be very helpful against a enemy Inferno. Yeah, I kind of feel like he decided to get the harvester over winning the game there. He just straight up decided he wanted the harvester more than he wanted to win the game. Isn't it just like, if you don't use energy, give an enemy card -1 on every single one of your cards? It's not the same? Alright, then I have no idea.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit offline. Unit ready.
This would be a great time for rifles. This would be a fantastic time to be able to make rifles.
Unit ready. Missile launched. Unit ready.
Attack bikes ready to rumble. Ready, launch, you're gonna bring it. Dead spray. Don't like the moving and groove. Buggy under fire.
I guess I should make lasers. Like, I need something that can tank his lasers without just dying to them. You could just make wheels, I suppose. You could just drive wheels in and then drive the chuggy in. That might be okay.
Unit offline.
As he desires. Laser squad. The weeds are wilted. The weeds are wilted.
Are we gonna have another player who decides to go after the Harvester at the cost of the game? Always a classic. That's never gonna go out of fashion. Like, that will always be a fashionable thing to do in Rivals. Concede the game to try and attack a Harvester. I mean, it's not like these two bikes are making a big difference, but it's obviously a big downside for him to have them just idling on my half.
Objective complete. 3, 2, 1.
How many turns are you gonna have Hulk in play with unspent energy? Like, how often are you gonna have your 6-drop in play? Or is it like it grows in your hand? It's ongoing, so it like grows in your hand. Uh-oh, laser drones. Did this deck also lose to laser drone? It has just bike and stealth tank that shoots up, right? But it's just incredibly bad against laser drones and orcas and mohawks and shades. No, it has laser. What am I talking about? I'm an idiot. It has laser. I was being silly.
Unit ready. Unit offline. Unit offline.
Lasers move for the Brotherhood. We'll hit laser squad. Our lasers will melt them. We'll hit your command. Our lasers.
Unit ready.
Lasers taking position.
Your command.
Unit offline.
Drain 'em.
Kill them all. Lasers.
Unit ready.
Attack bike ready to roll. Missile, smash 'em.
Missile cancelled. Nuclear missile launched.
Your command. Burning rubber. Missile kill 'em. For the Brotherhood.
We'll hit them with
Cocaine. Revving.
lasers.
Your command.
Lasers.
Nod is OP!
Unit ready.
I mean, I'm playing a Nod mirror, but still. Just the difference in power level. Like, I used to feel like as long as I was making pitbulls, GDI still felt really good. I don't feel that way anymore. Now I just feel like GDI is just bad, like, all the time. Nothing ever makes me happy about GDI.
Harvester moving.
Uh-oh, Mutant. This has to be, like, the best unit in the game against me.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
Oh, still wrecked it. I guess Chemical Buggy is good unit.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Kill them.
Get great.
Your command. Lasers. Laser command. Lasers as heated. Your command.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
Lasers squad.
Man, Chemical Buggy is such a good unit.
Unit offline. Nuclear warhead launched.
Chemical Buggy!
You are victorious. 3, 2, 1. New mission received.
Time to harvest.
I think Alicia was just like
Building online.
trash talking. It's not like she went to people and told them they were trash to their face, right? It was just like bravado trash talking whilst playing the game.
Unit ready.
It was just kind of like a, yeah, I got this guy, fuck him, he's garbage kind of thing, rather than, it's not like you just go to their house and kick their dog and be like, you suck.
Building online.
Taking position.
Unit offline. Unit ready. Unit offline.
Glory is will move lasers. We attack with power and precision.
Unit ready.
Lasers move for the Brotherhood.
Ready to wait.
Your command.
Let's prove the enemy.
Unit offline.
Boy, crit attack. Wait.
Laser squad.
No, I'll not stand for wait. Boy, you're ready to be dead. Fight it. Not smell your command. Gonna get banned. I'm green.
Unit ready.
Attack boy, crit. Oil striker ready to roll.
Unit offline.
Your command. Ready to wade the guard. Red on to bear the canvas.
Unit ready.
Lasers for the Brotherhood.
For the missile green. Advance hurl.
Laser squad.
I'll not stand for like a red greedy meaty.
We
Greedy
got him! This deck's pretty good. This is basically just Inferno Chuggy.
burning rubber green.
Unit offline.
It's just the fact that it has some very weak like unit matchups because of the way it's constructed. It has some very weak unit matchups like Mutant. Like Mutant is very strong against this deck. Goddamn turrets. I miss when turret was good. They should buff turret. Turret deserves some love. I'm on team turret. Hashtag team turret. Ah, nuts. That was a misclick. Go Inferno, save the day! Oh, the turret! The almighty turret. Alright, this should be a win now. Yeah, let's go.
Unit offline. Enemy base destroyed. Control. 3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Time to harvest.
Building online. Unit ready.
What is up, Mike? I see you have opened the Wheelie Boys. I also have opened with the Wheelie Boys. I have Bike Squadron. Where is your Bike Squadron, Mike? Very strange, no Bike Squadron. He's going Mutant, like laser doesn't take this long. Yep. I guess Chuggy? Chuggy and preserve these wheels as a tank. Yeah, I want these wheels alive so that I have something to absorb mutant shots. Oh, no, I messed that up. That was bad micro. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be fine because he didn't shoot the Chuggy, but yeah, we lost bikes there. We shouldn't have. There's no reason to lose bikes there. I need to switch into laser. I want to walk in my own cloud. I assume he has Chemical Buggy? That would be very normal, given the rest of his deck. We're going to spam lasers for now. Maybe that's a mistake, because we're expecting Chemical Buggy, but... Oh, Flamer, okay. Chemical Buggy is just so strong. Like, the ability to Raider it around, like, to avoid its counters, especially things like Mutant that don't have Raider. This is why Tank is, like, the ultimate counter to Chemical Buggy. Because it can actually shoot it whilst chasing after it.
Lasers move for the brother. Your command.
I feel like Substance. You guys remember Substance? This is how Substance used to play. Oh, misclick. Misclick! Almost lost my Chuggy. I did lose my Chuggy. Big misclicks. Substance used to just play like no anti-infantry and would just win games by tanking with lasers. I respect the hustle, man. I respect the hustle, but you gotta target the cloud, not the Chem Buggy.
Objective complete. 3, 2, 1. New mission received.
Yo, Mark?
Building online. Unit ready.
Oh, doggos. Scary doggos. Doggo plus Solomon.
Unit ready.
No Pitbull? Oh, there's a Pitbull. Okay. Oh, mistake again.
Unit ready.
To be fair, that actually might be the game, Pablo. I have heard people saying that. Although it might just be everyone blaming the game when they're bad. It's unclear. I need to just go laser. Like, I'm a laser Chuggy deck, so I need to just get into that as quickly as possible. MLRS. I actually kind of thought maybe he was going to go MLRS when the Pitbull took so long to show up. And then he did go Pitbull, and I was surprised.
Unit ready.
Missile, interesting. I was expecting shocks or snipers here. Very surprised to see him make missiles. There they are. Very unsurprised to see that. Do we think we're going to get it? It's going to be close. Oh, we stopped moving. Looks like we're going to get it. Very nice.
Your command.
Laser squad, support.
Unit offline.
Laser squad, weapon.
Fear the green thumb.
Tell you what, that was pretty impressive. He like retargeted both his missiles onto my Chuggy very quickly.
For the protein.
That was like legit. Because I mean, he had to micro both of them like at the same time, right? This matchup could be somewhat tricky. We need to get to Inferno, I suppose. I can't like move in because of the MLRS. I can't get my Chuggy in like I'd like to. I think the Chuggy's going to kill the Pitbull, yeah. And then if we just tickle the snipers, we should kill some. Wow, I didn't think the MLRS was going to reload that quickly. Bro, this game is going very poorly. Well, apart from the fact that I'm about to win. Other than that, this game has gone very poorly.
Launched. You are victorious. 3, 2,
I unfortunately did not, Pablo.
objective available.
Harvester moving.
Building online.
Whoops, wrong
Unit
unit.
ready.
I do think maybe some of my feelings about Darkest Dungeon 2 are coming from a place of not expecting it to be the way it is at all. Like, I didn't really look at the game at all before release, because I didn't want spoilers and stuff, so I didn't really know at all what it was going to look like.
Your command.
And it is not like Darkest Dungeon 1, which I was expecting it to be more like. So I do think maybe some of that is like residual. I'm unable to get over the fact the game isn't how I expect it to be. But also the things that I complained about when you asked last time, I still kind of feel the same way about those things.
Unit offline. Unit offline.
Ready to revving the end. And missiles will smash your command. For the Brotherhood burning, ready to missiles will smash them.
Unit ready.
Revving. Come, missiles getting belted here.
This isn't looking great.
Gonna break it.
Unit offline.
Bust their dial.
Unit ready.
No problem.
Unit offline.
Killer moving. Dead.
Unit offline. Mission cancelled.
That German buggy's getting pruned.
Unit ready.
Don't like the ribbon. I'm done.
Unit offline.
Yeah,
Nuclear missile launched.
wasn't good.
Major structural damage received.
Couldn't get another bike on the top in time. I think maybe I misplayed. Maybe I could have got one there if I'd really tried. I don't know. The fact that I had to make Chuggy against the lasers is just like, that's what's causing the problems. Like he makes laser and I had to make a 60 cost unit, meaning I couldn't do other things with my money. Like I just had to spend all of my money on this chemical buggy. Don't know if I beat Giga Cannon realistically. That seems tough. If I won the first missile, I could maybe get to Inferno and win that way, but I lost the first missile and the deck is just very tricky to save money with because of the lack of rifles. Yeah, I don't think I beat Giga.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Nope, I think I'm dead.
No problem. As you wish.
Your command. Kill them all.
Unit enhanced.
Ready for anything.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Your command.
I feel like with rifles I can just make it to Inferno, but with without the rifles I just can't get there. So I just lose to like these things that put pressure on.
Mission failed. 3, 2, 1. New mission received.
Carefully now.
Building online. Unit ready. Unit ready. Building online.
Moves with us. Your command. We'll hit them with
Unit offline.
Our lasers.
Unit offline.
Our lasers will lasers.
Unit ready.
Taking camp. They kill them. We're in trouble. Taking position. Lasers. They kill them all.
I'm great greedy meat.
Lasers. Lasers.
Training the gardener. Get it clear.
Missile launched.
Lasers.
Can't buggy didn't.
Kill them all.
Stand for weeds in the garden. Tell me you mean.
Lasers.
Repair.
Lasers. Your command.
Repair the green. Green.
Lost tank. Definitely need Inferno.
Building online.
Lasers. Here's your command. Lasers. As
Move it.
lasers. Lasers move for the.
I'll not stand taking the weeds are
He's playing Shock Tank, which is the best deck against Mutant Laser.
Laser squad.
napalm.
Which means you need Infernos, basically.
Inferno thrusters active.
Laser squad.
Repair the.
Lasers. His will.
Let tell me.
Your command.
Inferno.
Oh, Tank's still alive. Run away! I'm gonna lose Chuggy.
Him buggy in motion. Gonna deliver it.
Laser squad. Your lasers take.
Inferno.
Right. It's kind of unfortunate, because I actually can't afford to rebuild it.
Your command.
I'll not stand for weeds in the garden. Fear the green thumb. Gardener. Tell me.
It's like, I guess he's now broke because he used the Iron Cannon. I was kind of surprised he can afford the Iron Cannon, but if he's now like making a bunch of rifles, it probably means he has no money after using the Iron Cannon. So the Iron Cannon broke his economy, it looks like, which he was not in a position to do.
Missile canceled.
He definitely could not afford to do that.
Inferno thrust green. I'll not stand for weeds in the garden.
Nuclear weapon launched. Mission accomplished. 2, 1. New objective available.
Harvester moving.
Building online. Unit ready.
Double Harvester Ardor.
Building online.
He desires. Laser squad. Power and precision. Laser squad. His will moves with us.
Unit ready.
Your command. Kill the Boyker launches will crush their Doyle. Boyker roll. Gonna brain him.
Warhead launched.
Come on, man, let me make a unit. Please, game. I would love to make a unit right now.
Unit ready.
Lasers will melt them.
Red launches will bust their Doyle.
Unit offline.
We'll hit them with precision.
Unit ready.
There'll be him. Buggy, look at this. For the nope.
We'll hit them.
Your command. We green the killer. Burning rubber.
We'll hit them.
For the missile. Training up. Gardener.
Laser squad. We'll hit
Unit offline.
Laser squad. Weapons charging. Lasers move for the. Your command.
I'm gonna go for my Harvester. It's kind of awkward because he might get it in time for it to be relevant here.
Lasers.
I don't think that Orca reloads and kills it and is relevant in time. Oh shit. That's not good.
Unit offline. Unit enhanced. Unit ready.
Got attack. I'm moving and grooving. Bring it dead.
Unit offline.
Gonna bring your command.
Lasers.
Boy, get red missiles. Kill off missiles.
Unit offline.
For the boy, launches will
Unit ready.
your command. Launches will crush their door. Kill
Alright, well at least he spent all his money on the Iron Cannon.
for the brother. Boy, get ready to. Gonna brain him. Gonna brain him.
Oh my god, what? How is it cooled down already? Feels like he just Iron Cannoned me. Insane, man. Actually insane. Iron Cannon is cheap. Iron Cannon is actually cheap.
Enemy base destroyed. 3, 2, 1. New mission received.
Time to harvest.
Building online. Unit ready.
How was this guy playing the MLRS? I can't remember now.
Unit ready.
Friend. Oh, friend. Oh, that's really sad. Oh, that's so depressing. Yeah. Yeah. That's a whoopsie.
You are
That's a big old whoopsie.
1. New objective received.
For the crystals.
Building online. Unit ready. Unit ready.
What's the dealio, cheese? Grens? I mean, Grens aren't as bad to fight as mutants, because mutants are better, but obviously Grens isn't not an ideal unit. Look how bad Grens are, actually. They shot my Chuggy twice. 70 cost, killed a wheel, and he just surrenders. Yeah, I respect it. I'd surrender too if I was playing Grens.
Objective complete. Control.
Maybe I'll play that like next week or something, I don't know. Too many games to play, man.
Mission received.
Not enough time.
Imperium is calling.
Oh, it's our friend Die Hard.
Unit ready.
Probably not Quasar. Slay is the GOAT. I actually think that maybe Wild Frost is the second best. Nah, it's probably not. I don't know, man. Wild Frost is pretty good. It's also, it's just, like, Wild Frost is just very different. It's like actually a new and interesting take on the genre instead of just being a Slay clone, like a worse version of Slay. Monster Train did a similar thing, to be fair. Monster Train was like actually different.
Building online.
This is not looking good because I cannot make units, and not being able to make units is an issue in Command & Conquer Rivals. I guess he can't make units either, so we got that going for us.
Pistol launched. Unit offline.
So broke though. I actually just checked my harvester. I literally looked to see if my harvester was harvesting because I was like, where's all my money?
Laser squad. Here's Will.
Unit ready.
Laser squad. Weapons.
Alright,
Laser squad.
ready to weed the garden.
Giga Cannon.
Unit ready.
Alright,
We're in trouble. Here's lasers.
good day. Green the
Your command.
green.
Laser squad.
Prepare the green stuff.
Lasers. Lasers rule for the Brotherhood.
Unit offline.
Attack boys ready to rumble. Buggy under fire.
I think it's probably legit to say there's like 2 people in the world who like Giga Cannon.
Let's prove the enemy.
Unit offline.
Taking position. Your command. Here's Will.
Look at this, look at this. He literally just moved his Giga Cannon over to attack my lasers. Unreal.
Kill. They will hit.
The funny thing is if he hadn't moved back, I think he would have won.
Lasers will melt them.
That's like the really depressing part of that. Like he actually could probably walk his Gigas up to my laser and win. That's like a legitimate thing you can do with Giga Cannon.
Unit offline.
I'm gonna bomb the Giga. I don't even care if I win the game. I just want to bomb this Giga. Get out of here, Giga Cannon.
Green machine on green. Thumbs up. I'm
Unit ready. Nuclear warhead launched.
See you later, Nara. Can we do a sleigh run tonight? Sure. Am I? Yeah, 3505 was my silent score, and it was actually like 25 points lower. If I hadn't misplayed, I could have got another 25 points.
Building online. Unit ready.
Is it Wild Frost, Pablo? Upgrade Survivor, Neutralize, or Deflect? I really like upgrading Neutralize because it makes the weak last for 2 turns. Which means that if you play Neutralize on a turn where you're not getting attacked, it's still useful. So I think the Neutralize upgrade is excellent. I think Survivor upgrade is like almost never good. Like I'd almost never upgrade Survivor. It's like just +3 block or something. It's very mediocre. And what was the other one? Deflect. Deflect is kind of the same thing, but a little bit better because at least it costs 0. So you're not losing a lot of value when you upgrade that one. At least you know you're going to be playing it pretty much every time you draw it because it costs 0. But I think Neutralize is the best of those to upgrade because the +1 turn on the weak is huge.
advancing.
Unit ready.
Kill them all.
Unit offline.
Green the girl leader.
Our lasers.
I'm green.
Unit ready.
Attack boys ready. Good day to spray. Boys are ready to roll.
Unit offline. Nuclear weapon launched. Unit ready. Unit offline.
Laser squad. Ready for any.
Let's go.
We'll hit them with.
Good day to
Unit ready.
We're in trouble. We'll hit them with.
Unit enhanced.
spray.
Lasers will hit them with precision.
I hate Giga Cannon.
Unit offline.
Lasers for the Brotherhood. Laser squad.
Alright,
Unit offline.
good date. Greeny meanie. Greeny.
Your command.
Get moving and grooving.
Unit offline.
Buggy in motion.
For his will. Lasers. Our lasers will
Unit in hand.
Greeny meanie. Dart.
kill them all.
I'm the one get for the
It's not dead? That.
green machine on
Jeez, man.
to win.
Unit ready.
Attack.
Look how much stuff I lost just trying to kill a 1 hit point Giga Cannon. Like, I'm actually maybe very likely to lose this missile now. Because the 1 hit point Giga Cannon killed my entire army.
Unit offline. Missile cancelled.
You're gonna brain them. Don't just suck their dials.
Unit offline.
Burning, like, don't just your command. Kill them, okay?
Unit offline.
The engine, your command.
Alright, we got there.
Launched.
The missiles will smash them.
Enemy base destroyed.